And welcome to Curtsy Crochet Hooks. Please enjoy our free tutorials with just one of a 24-part series on teaching you how to crochet. Subscribe to start receiving our 24 courses that are delivered to your email inbox every few days. By the time you're done, you'll know the ins and outs of crochet. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. So now let's get crocheting with Curtsy. Welcome back everybody to the Curtsy Crochet Hook program. In today's lesson, this is lesson number 6, we're going to be working with triple crochet. That's called triple crochet here in North America, and it's also referred to as double treble over in the European area. So let's get started. This is actually very simple, and I have a saying that is going to drive you completely nuts, but you'll remember it for a lifetime. And let's continue to build up on the project that we are already continuing to do. And in lesson number 7 that's going to come ahead, that we're going to show you how to cast off. And by the time you get to lesson number 7, you're going to actually know the basics of all the stitches, so that you can start actually playing with patterns already. So let's get you onto that tutorial, and we'll meet back up here in just a few moments. In this tutorial we're going to do the triple crochet, and this is also called double treble. Okay, so this is where we left off on our sample, and now we want to create this again. So we're just going to turn it and work on our next line. Now you can see now we're really where we single crocheted, we half double crocheted, and then we double crocheted. You can see that the length of the difference, and this is why I wanted you to do it on one sample, is that you're going to see everything. So we're now on the edge. We are still using the Sugar Lily and Cream. We are using the Curtsy Crochet Hook size 5mm as well. So let's chain up 4. So always when we go from one line to the next, we always chain 4. So let's review. Single crochet we chained 1, half double crochet we chained 2, double crochet we did 3, and now with triple crochet or double trebles we're going to chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so you can actually already see it's going to be the height of this line. So like double crochet, we're just going to skip over to the very next stitch. So this is part of this post. So this post matches that post. So obviously what we just do. So here's the saying for you. This one is going to get on your nerves, but it works really well. So we're going to wrap and wrap. Okay, so wrap and wrap. And I always just say into the gap, which means the next stitch. Pull through, then 2 and 2 and 2. See the height difference on that bad boy? So let's try it again. So wrap and wrap into the gap, which means the stitch, pull through. So you got 4 on your crochet hook, pull through 2, 2, and 2. So let's try again. Wrap and into the gap, pull through 2, 2, and 2. Wrap and wrap. Okay, so when I'm doing this by myself, I actually do say wrap and wrap in my brain, and it can be quite annoying after a while, but it really does help you to have a memory hook like that, because sometimes people wrap too many times, and when you can just say it in your brain, wrap and wrap, you know that you got it twice, because it doesn't take much to go wrap and wrap, and then you think you got another one, and then all of a sudden you have an extra stitch to pull through, and it can really throw off your work. So wrap and wrap. So this takes a little bit longer for each stitch, but think about it, you're growing the height a lot more faster. So if you were to do an afghan with this, it wouldn't take you as long as it would for double crochet, half double crochet, and certainly single crochet to be able to get the height, because it's doing it on here. And a lot of people, when they do afghans, they mix these stitches together so that certain lines look a different height, and in pattern books it also could be referred to as train tracks, because you got different heights going on in every different row. So we're now working our way to the edge. You can see it took me longer to get to an edge, but again you're making up from that because you're going much higher. So either way, it's to your benefit. It all depends what you're doing with it. If you want nice tight stitching, this is not the one to do it. So again, we're going to look at the post. Okay, so this post, oops, there's no post above it, so this post matches that post. This post has no post, so that we have 2 stitches left. So wrap and wrap. Pull through 2, 2, and 2. And wrap and wrap. Going in, pull through 2, 2, and 2. So there you go, you got your edge. Let's turn it and go up one more time. You can honestly see the difference of every different styling of stitching that we have here. So to move up, we chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. That post counts as that post. So we just automatically move over to 1. So wrap and wrap into the next one, through, through, and through. So wrap and wrap into the next one, pull through, 2, 2, and 2. Wrap and wrap. So just continue to go all the way down to the end. Look for your posts on the end. And what we're going to just do now is that I'm going to show you how to change colors without knots. And you're going to think to yourself, is that even possible? And that will be your next tutorial coming up. So finish this, and what we're going to do is start on the same sample where I'll show you we're going to actually change the colors, and we're also going to do casting off on the same process, and this will be the end of the sample. But don't throw this out. This is a really good reference tool for yourself to know what your stitches are going to look like. If you're new to crochet as well, as I work my way across, is that you will see your stitching work getting better and better. With every time you complete a line, you'll see more consistency. You will see the stitches being a little more even, and this is really good exercise. It's like typing. The more you do it, the better you get at it. So this is one of those. So let's meet at the end, and we're going to start on, and I'll schedule you for your next tutorial. So there you have it. There was the double treble, or the triple crochet, however you want to call it, and now you know all the basic fundamentals of crochet. From chaining, single crochet, half double crochet, and triple crochet, you can actually start playing with very simplistic patterns now, and because now you do understand on how it works. So in the lesson ahead, in lesson number 7, we're going to work on casting off and hiding in those loose ends. Nothing's worse than having knots and everything exposed. So you do a beautiful stitch work throughout your project, and then all of a sudden you got this ugly tail hanging off. So I'm going to teach you how to hide your loose ends in lesson number 7, and I'm going to schedule you for that right now. So on behalf of Curtsy Crochet, I'm your host Mikey, and I'll see you next time.